Hiya guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Eve. For today's video, I will be testing the new Plouise Cancelled Collections eyeshadow palette. Guys, just look at this gorgeous packaging. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a newspaper and it just says Plouise times the nude edition issue 1. And as soon as I seen this one, it's nudes, shimmers. You know me, I love shimmers. So I had to get this palette. And the packaging is just gorgeous. And I'm like, guys, I'm not kidding. It's huge. It's the thickness. It's absolutely massive. Huge palette. So, you know what? Enough of me rumbling on. Because you guys probably want to see what this palette looks like and what shades are inside. So I'll show you. When you open the first part of this palette, you got the rest of the messages, which there's a lot of messages which I'll need to go read through on my own time, but you want to see probably what the palette looks like. The swatches, of course, because you know I will do all the swatches, show you all the shimmers. There's a lot of shades to swatch and I'm not going to swatch all of them. I always swatch the shimmers and the glitters. So when you open the palette, this is what it looks like inside. I will just take this away just so you can see better. So this is what the palette looks like. It's nudes, shimmers, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love the fact that they put matte as well, black matte shade in here, which is great for creating a smoky eye, creating a wing line without using a liquid eyeliner. You just smoke that on your lash line and it gives you that extra va-va-voom. This palette is absolutely gorgeous and it is huge. And another thing, it's also got a small mirror which tells you take a look in the mirror. If your words were to reflect the person you see and you were judged solely on what you've written online, would you be a beautiful person? So we're gonna go. I literally have to lean this on my shoulder because it's that big, because trying to hold this with one hand is quite heavy. So we are just gonna go and dive into these shadows, get some beautiful eye look done. But before we do that, we're gonna do some swatches as always to show you guys what the shimmers look like. As you probably know, when I do swatches, I don't put any base or any primer onto my arms because I just want to see what it looks like without applying a base or a concealer or a shadow base. So we're just going to swatch all the beautiful shimmers onto my arm. So the first shimmer shade we got is the headlines, so we're just going to swatch that there, and that is beautiful. So the next one we got is the shade Exclusive. I'll make sure I swatch it straight, and it's just a white kind of shimmery with just a little hint of silver. That's the one I was looking for. It is beautiful. It's a nice shimmery shade, but it's more flaky than the one that we already swatched, Headlines. So it's a little bit different formula, but it still applies great. So the next one we got is the Public. Little bronzed golden shade, but a lot lighter and not as vibrant as the first one. Then the next one we got is Misleading, which is just a green one. So we only got 3 left and the last 3 on my finger. So the next one we have is the Gossip, which is just like a burgundy plumbed colour, which is my favourite just now. I absolutely love everything that's burgundy plumbed. It's just totally my vibe. And the next one we got is Publish, which is a darker green, but it's got a hint of gold. It is beautiful, gorgeous. And then the last one we got is Disclosure, and that's that one there. So these are the shimmer shades that you get into this palette. There's more mattes, it's just shimmer just to give you that extra pop, but there's a lot mattes in this eyeshadow palette. But these are the shimmers and they are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna go clean my hand from the shimmers and we can go in and apply these beautiful shades onto my eyelids. Let's go! As you can see, my base is done. I have a glow. My lids are set, ready for the shadows. And to set my eyelids, I use is the Plouise Rumor 02 base. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's great for applying before you apply shadows or cutting a crease. But for crease, I prefer to use the Zero. These are by Plouise as well, and I absolutely love them. They're amazing. Love them. So now that I've rattled on what I have applied onto my lids, we're gonna go and dig into this eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take a fluffy, flatter brush and I'm going to try and decide what shadow I would like to apply onto my eyelids. Decisions. There's quite a few eyeshadow shades, but because it's called a nude palette, I kind of want to go for a nude but with a shimmer. So we're gonna go and apply the eyeshadows, but before we do that, I'm going to take my magical clips and get my hair out of my face so I can go on and apply the shadows. I'm gonna go in with the shade Trending, which is just this one here, and we're gonna take that shade and I'm gonna use my little mirror because I need to buy another one, and we're just gonna apply that on to the outer corner of my eye. I think I'm just gonna zoom you in just so you can see what exactly I'm doing, so come on. Now do your closer. So, as I was saying, I was taking the Trending shade and I was applying that just on my outer corner, just to make it darker and make that shade stay. Because now it's just a packing stage, and then after that we're going to blend it out. But just now I just want that shade to be packed onto my eye. And then we're going to take another brush, pretty much the same flat brush but a little bit fluffy, and we're going to go in with a lighter shade, which is the Sword. So we're going to go in with that one, and we're just going to put that on into the middle part of the eye. So we're going to pack that shade on, and once that's been packed on, we're going to take a clean blending brush, clean fluffy brush, and we're going to blend that in. But just now I kind of want to blend that, pack that shade on. I'm really losing my words today, I just cannot seem to talk. And then I'm going to take a clean but a little bit smaller and more precise brush and going to go in with a lighter shade, which I'm going to go for Filter, which is a lot lighter than the Sword or Trending. And we're just going to put that and pack that on to the inner corner. We're wanting to go for a nude kind of eye colour, nothing too drastic, just kind of want to stick with the palette's meaning of nude. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Trending, and then I'm going to pack that on and kind of make a little wing, but nothing too much, and then just blend that a little. Back in with the shade Sword. I think I'm pronouncing this right, I'm not 100% sure. Pack that back into the middle with the shade Trending and puff that out just a little. And then back in with the shade Filter. So I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush. It looks pink, it's stained, but it's clean. I promise you it's clean because I've cleaned it. It's clean, it's just stained from a very good shadow and stubborn. Stained my brush. I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade, which is the shade Rumor, and I'm gonna blend that just around the edge of the whole shadows. So there's no sharp edges, and it just gives you that smoky but nude but brown eye look. You know where I'm going with this? Because I don't. And then we're gonna go for a very precise flatter brush, more round, and gonna go in with a darker shade than Trending, which is going to be, I'm gonna go in with the shade Leaked, and I'm just going to put that on to my crease. Then we're gonna go in with the shade Filter, And a little bit of the fake news. And just blend that outer, that edge of the wing. So this is the eye look. I think I'm gonna go for natural, but still a little bit smoky with a stunning pair of lashes. This will look incredible. Just you wait and see. So I'm gonna go and quickly do exact the same. All the shades that I applied before, just do exact the same. Just intensify that eye. Do the other one, do the cut crease, and then we're gonna come back and do the shimmers. See you in a bit. Now my eyes have both been done. I've made them a little bit more darker with the same shades and cut my crease, and I've also set my crease with one of the white shades of this palette, which was, I'll tell you the now, which was the Drama, which is just this white shade. So I'm gonna go and put some shimmers onto my eyelids to make them pop and sparkle and glitter. And I'm gonna be using the silicone brush for the glitters because I absolutely love this little tool. It's amazing. Such a game changer, changed my game with applying shimmers, absolutely love it. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Public, just this one here, with the one that we swatched. I'll swatch it again just so you can see what it looks like. Just that one there. It's nice, light, sheer shimmer. You can see the shine. I don't know if you can see the colour, but it's very, very light, nothing too dark. I just kind of want to leave my inner part of the eyes quite light and make it darker on outer corners, just to give me that beautiful, gorgeous, sparkly look. And we're just going to apply this on to my eye. It's just very light, very sheer. And I think it's going to be a little bit too sheer, so I might actually go for the shade Headlines, which is just a little bit darker than the Public. I'll swatch both of them just so you can see. This is the Headlines and this is the Public. As you can see, one of them is very, very light, another one's a lot darker. I think I might go for the Headlines because I'm applying the sheer. I'm applying the Public onto my eye, but I just find it a little bit too light. I wanted to go for light, but I just find it too light. So we're going to go in with the Headlines and apply that on. Just put you a tiny bit closer just so you can see when I'm applying this glitter shade. Headlines. It's a beautiful shade. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go in with that shade Headlines. And I'm just going to put that on just a little bit more on to the middle part. Just to make that shimmer pop a little bit more. And that is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Of course we're going to blend the sharpness of the glitter with the shadow, but firstly I'm going to go and finish this eye. Now that the shimmers are on my eye look, I absolutely love how this is turning out. I'm going to go in with the shade Consort and a little bit of the filter, and I'm just going to blend a little bit into that shimmer just so it kind of blends in, so it's not sticking out like a sore thumb. Now that my eyes are nearly done, glitter is on, my eyes are nice and sparkly. We need to put it would help if I could talk. We need to put a pop of a colour, so I'm going to use the little angled brush and I'm going to go in with two shades, and I'm going to go in with the shade Hashtag and the shade Media, which is just this one there. So Hashtag and Media. And we're just going to give that an extra pop of colour and put that on the bottom of my lash line. So I'm going to use an angled brush and I'm going to put that on just on the lash line. Then I'm going to take a tiny small fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with that shade Media, and I'm just going to blend that in with the shade Hashtag. And that's that. Simple as that, and straight away it changes the whole eye. It just gives you that extra pop of colour, just that little different. And I'm just going to do exactly the same to the other one. Now that my eyes are nearly done, it's giving me that extra little wing. So the brush that I used, the angle brush, I'm just going to clean that off with the shade Hashtag that was on. So now that it's a little bit cleaner, I'm going to go in with the shade Fabrication, which is just this one here on the corner. So I'm going to take a little tiniest amount on this brush and put so close to the lash line. And just keep building it until I'm quite happy how this is turning out, and just build that very, very gently. And we don't want to go out with the wing, it's just we want to put that darker shade on around the lash line before we apply the lashes, just so the lashes blend in with this eye look. And then I'm going to take a small, very precise brush, just like that, and just blend that a little bit, just to smoke it and smudge it out. And then we're going to take another brush, and this is how I use so many brushes just for one eye look. This is what I mean. I can't just go and dip and use one brush. I always love to use a new brush to make sure that I know the colours there, the colour payoff, and only reason I can get away with using so many brushes is because I clean it with the ISO Clean 60 seconds and my brushes are cleaned and dried and I can use them again. This stuff is absolutely amazing, but this stuff is absolutely incredible. It kills all the germs in your brushes, it cleans them and it dries them in 60 seconds. Best stuff ever. I will leave a discount code for you down in the bottom in the description box if you would like to check them out, please do. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. Swear by it, love it, wouldn't use anything else. Love this stuff. And that's how I can get away with using so many brushes, because I clean them all the time. So it doesn't bother me because it dries in 60 seconds. So yeah, love it. So I'm going to use a little small fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Public, just this one here, and we're going to put that onto my inner corners and my brow bone just to highlight my eyes. So I'm just going to pop that on and a little bit on my brow bone, because this shade is very, very close to the eye look I've already done, so it gives you that sparkle, gives you the brow a little pop of shimmer, but it's not, it's blending in with an eye look, so it's not sticking out, it's just nice and blending and just goes and completes the eye look completely. So now that my eyes are done, I'm just going to quickly pop off the camera, do my mascara, do my lashes, get some lipstick on, and then I'll come back with full results and what I think of this palette. So this is the final look that I created with Plouise Nude Palette from Cancelled Collection. I absolutely love how my makeup has turned out using this gorgeous, stunning palette. My eyes are glistening, sparkling, gorgeous, and these lashes from EVASMAKEUP just completes the look. Especially with the eye look that I went, these lashes top it off perfect. I absolutely love this palette and I will be definitely using this again. It's a gorgeous, stunning palette. The shimmers, the shades. I've applied more than 5 shades and there's no patchiness. I have actually applied more than 7 shades and there's no patchiness. So that is a pass for me. Love this palette. I will definitely be using this again. And as I said before, her packaging is just gorgeous. I got 2 palettes from her and they will be going nicely together with the other 2. So yeah, welcome to the family. Gorgeous, stunning palette. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video and I hope this has helped you to decide if you want to get the palette yourself or what's your opinion, and let me know down in the comments if you got this palette, what is your favourite shade and what is your favourite shimmer shade. That's the most important part, because I love shimmers. I'm the shimmer queen. I love sparkle. Absolutely love sparkle in my life because it just brings happiness. To me it does. But yeah guys, before you go, please make sure subscribe to my channel, click on those bell notifications right there down in the bottom, there, somewhere in there, so you don't miss my upcoming future videos, and also put thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. And yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.